Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah and today we're going to be doing a 30-minute class focusing on the side body. So we'll be getting in to the whole side throughout this class. It's going to be really yummy, really graceful, and hopefully empowering. So with all that said, go ahead and get comfy. We're going to start laying down. And if you have any low back tension, just go ahead and start by bringing the knees to the chest, taking any movement here to check in. Maybe take a sigh or a big breath in, letting any stress go. Dropping into the present moment, taking this time for yourself. Then when you're ready, lengthen your legs out long. We're going to come into our crescent stretch. So bring your right leg over to meet your left, down by the left corner of your mat. If you'd like to, you can cross your right ankle over. And then start to shimmy your shoulders also over to the left. So we're coming into a big crescent stretch. Maybe reach your arms up, clasping your right wrist with your left arm to go a little bit deeper through the upper body. So we want our hip bones both to be grounded, so you should still feel your sacrum on the ground, and you should feel both shoulders on the ground. So if you need to back up from this, uncross the ankles. And if you have any tension in your low back, go ahead and bend either your left knee or bend both knees. You'll still get a good stretch through your side body. Once you've found a comfortable place, start to really breathe. Feeling a nice gentle release from your right armpit down your right rib cage, your right side of your torso, and even down into the right side of your leg, your IT band. Check in with your neck. Notice if you're holding any tension there. And let it soften. Relax your arms so you're just heavy into the earth. Take 2 more deep breaths here. When you're ready, slowly unravel. Bring your shoulders back to center. Lengthen both legs out. If you need to hug your knees into your chest between sides, go for it. And then we'll lengthen the legs out long again. This time bringing the left leg over to meet the right, maybe crossing your left ankle over. Start to walk your shoulders, kind of shimmy them over to the right, and then maybe lengthen the arms up, grabbing a hold of the left wrist this time with the right hand. Allowing the left side of your body to lengthen. Again, softening any extra tension you don't need here so that your breath can open up that side. The beautiful thing about this class today is that we're really going to tend to a sometimes forgotten part of our bodies when we're focused on the front body or the back body. A lot of times we lose the importance of our side body, which really supports us. Taking one more big breath. And release. Maybe hug your knees to your chest again. Make sure you shimmy your shoulders back to straight. Then if you like to rock and roll to come up, or however you need to transition. Just swing the legs around. And we're going to come into our child's pose. Knees come wide, big toes to touch. Sink the hips back. And extend the arms forward. Breathing into the belly, the low back, and the sides of the ribs. And if your elbows are on the ground, totally okay, but for today we're going to start to walk the fingers out, really energizing the fingers so much that the elbows come off the ground. And maybe even the shoulders come up. We just want to stretch through the lats here, the sides of the arms. And then start to walk your hands over off the side of your mat to one side. And again, really energize the hands. So not only are you walking them to the side, you're walking them away from you and to the side. And then go ahead and relax your head back down. Breathe into the side of the arm. Feel your ribs expand. Beautiful. Walking it back to center and then to the other side. Spreading the fingertips. Rooting through the hips. You've got it. One more breath here. Beautiful. Walking it back to center. And then we'll come up into our tabletop, bringing our hands underneath our shoulders, knees back underneath the hips. And just finding your cat-cow. So inhale to drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And exhale to scoop the belly up, round through the spine. Continuing with your own breath. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curl. Really connect with your breath here. I like to think of cat-cow as a breathing exercise first and foremost, connecting our breath with our movement. And then once you've established that, maybe you start to go a little bit off the railroad tracks, so maybe swinging one hip to a side or making little circles. To get into the side body, you would shift your hips one way and look back the other way, kind of like you're wagging your tail. But just take any movements that feel good. Really ground through all your fingers. And then once you're ready, we're going to meet in a neutral spine. So the crown of our head is lengthening forward and the tailbone's lengthening back. From here, tuck your toes and hover your knees. Big breath, core is engaging. One more breath, you've got it. Good, release the knees down. We're going to come onto the right hand, turning the right knee perpendicular to our mat and extending our left leg back. This is a side plank variation. Inhale to lift the left arm up. Gazing up, really long through the left leg, strong through the right side, and maybe going a little deeper, we're just going to lengthen the arm overhead towards the top of the mat, reaching. If that's too much on this shoulder, just keep your arm up. So either arm up or reaching forward. One more breath. And bring that hand down, come back to center, and then we'll go the other way. So plant through your left hand. Turn those left toes perpendicular, so it's like a 90 degrees. Right leg lengthens back, right arm lengthens up. Feel long through the hips. Keeping integrity with the neck so we're not letting our ear drop down. And then maybe bring the arm up and over towards the top of the mat, reaching. I can see a little spider on the baseboard of our floor here. Okay, come back to center. That was a little side note, little things you notice. Yep, there's a little creepy crawler. Little guy. Okay. Anyway, we're just gonna let him be. Circle your wrists out if you need. And then we'll meet in downward dog. So bring your hands a little bit farther forward. Tuck your toes. Lengthen your tailbone up and back. And really pedal it out today. Maybe turn your head, look side to side. Good. Feel the sides of your body lengthening. So you're lengthening out of your shoulders, out of your hips. And then slowly, belly button draws towards the spine as we start to come forward into our plank. Option to come on the knees here, otherwise staying nice and strong, high plank, and then same thing, you can come into your supported side plank we just did, or ground through your right hand, come onto the outer edge of the right foot, lift the left arm up, side plank. Nice and high. Maybe reach the arm overhead like we just did, and come back to center. Left side plank, right arm reaches up. You've got it. Maybe reach the right arm over. Say hi to your little spider friend. And come back to center. Exhale, lift the hips. Downward dog. Nice work. Drop your knees, child's pose. Rest. Breathe. Good. We're going to do that flow one more time. If you need to take that side plank on your knee, go for that. So we'll start in downward dog. Lift the hips. Big breath in. Exhale, roll forward to plank. Inhale, right side plank. Reach up and over if you'd like. Slowly come back to plank on your exhale. Inhale, left side plank, reach up. Maybe reach forward. Exhale, regular plank. Inhale here. Exhale, downward dog. Nice. This time, slowly walk your hands and feet together. We'll come into our ragdoll fold, relaxing any tension, and today really swing side to side. Maybe grab opposite elbows, just allow one side to lengthen and the other side. You might feel, if you go really far around, you'll get into your IT bands. Shake out the head. Inhale here. Exhale, allow your tailbone to drop as you start to roll up. Nice and slow. Beautiful. We're going to come to the wide edge of our mat now. Really great work, you guys, so far. Sorry, I got distracted by the spider crawling around. So find your feet, they're pointing forward, and feel the outer edges of your legs lengthening out and down, and the inner arches and inner thighs lengthening up and in. Good. Feel the side body, feel the front body, back body. It's all connected. Now reach one arm up like you're a rock star pose, and reach the other arm up. So we're reaching up through both sides, and slowly start to fold forward. Hands coming to the outer legs, or maybe the ankles, or the earth. You just want the hands supported on something. Slowly bend one knee. Come back to center, bend the other knee. Moving side to side a little bit. And then soften both knees as you slowly roll up. Beautiful. We'll do that one more time. Reach the other arm up, nice and tall. And then the other arm like you're trying to get even taller. And then exhale as you fold forward. Hands to the earth or to the legs. Bend one knee. Come back to center. Exhale, bend the other knee. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, soften both knees, rolling up. Beautiful. We're going to turn the right toes out so they're in line with the front of our mat, and then the left toes in a little bit. Sinking down, warrior two. Good, check that front knee, make sure it's tracking over the toes, and then you've guessed it, right arm towards forearm towards the right thigh, left arm either up straight or overhead, side angle. Obviously a big side stretch here. Breathe. Bring the left arm back towards the ceiling and let it take you up. Straighten the front knee, turn those toes in, we'll come to the other side. So towards the back of your mat, left knee starts to bend. Right toes come in a little bit so we can track that front knee. Arms lengthen out. Exhale, reach forward. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm comes up towards the sky or up and over. Pinky rotates forward, shoulders rotating down. nice and long through the right side. And slowly come back up. Straighten the left knee, turn those toes in. And maybe bring them a little bit closer than our warrior two stance. We are going to come into triangle pose now. So coming back to the right side, right toes forward, left toes in. Arms lengthen out. Little shift of the hips back, so just allowing space in the hips as we start to tilt forward. Today we're just going to bring the back of the right hand to the shin and using that to kind of pull our heart forward. So even if you can come all the way down here, notice how I kind of dropped forward and out of my side body. Come up a little bit, feel length through the right side, length through the left side, lifting the arm up. Notice if you're locking back in that knee, I always tend to lock back in my knee, little micro bend. And then again, option to lengthen the arm forward, maybe lengthen the other arm forward, you've got it. I'm shaking, you've got it. And slowly come back up. Nice work. Turn the right toes in, left toes come out this time. Arms lengthen, hips shift, inhale, reach. Exhale, tilt, triangle pose. Pressing the back of the left hand into the left shin. Not locking back through that knee. You want to feel like you're in between two panes of glass. So we're not dropping forward. Maybe engage the core, reach the right arm forward, reach the left arm forward, breathe in, breathe out, inhale, come back up. Ooh, nice work, exhale, release. Heel toe the feet together, shake it out, really shake it out. That last triangle pose is really difficult. The hard part is over, you guys. We're going to meet in the top of our mat, grounded through both legs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to fold forward. Relax your head and neck. Soften your knees. We're going to plant our hands and step back to our downward dog, pedaling it out. Last downward dog for today, so get any little movements you need. Big breath in. Exhale slowly. Bring the knees down. Sit your heels back, child's pose. Take a second here. And slowly pushing yourself back up. We're going to meet in a comfortable seat. And you might need to face sideways to your mat for this one. We're going to come into wide angle pose. If you need to pause the video and grab a towel or pillow to sit up on, if you feel like you're rounded back here, go ahead and do that. If you need to bend your knees a little bit, no worries. We want to feel tall through the spine. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, plant a hand down, side bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend the other way. Going with your breath. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And coming back to center, reach. And then bring your fingertips forward. Start to slowly walk them forward till you feel a nice stretch in your inner thighs, hamstrings, and hips. Flex your feet to protect your knees and slowly relax. your breath to slow down. Using your hands to slowly push yourself back up. Use your hands to slowly bring your knees together. You can let them windshield wiper side to side a little bit. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together for a butterfly or Baddha Konasana. And go ahead and grab your feet or your ankles or your shins, wherever you can grab a hold to, and lift your heart. And then my favorite thing to do here is just find a little neck stretch, so one ear towards the shoulder. Checking in with that side of the neck, really breathe here. And then maybe roll the chin to the chest and the other way, finding your neck stretch. Releasing any tension. As you breathe, take it one more each side. Nice. Maybe round forward here, so allow the top of the head to drop, pulling yourself forward. Elbows can hug in, or they can go up and forward. Really, whatever works for you. Breathe here. And slowly come up. Really nice work, you guys. Bring your knees together. And we're gonna come to lay back down on our backs. Feet are flat. Go ahead and press down through your feet. Move your hips a little bit, just slightly to the right. And then let your knees flop over to the left for a little twist. They can come up a little bit. Just keep them relaxed. Keep your shoulders relaxed down. Maybe extend your right arm open. Maybe place your left hand on your outer thigh. Breathe. Relax. Slowly release. We'll come back to center. Press your feet down and shimmy your hips a little bit to the left. Bring your knees over to the right. Left arm lengthens out, maybe right arm towards the outer thigh. Softening any tension, allow this twist to be restorative. Slowly coming back to center, taking your time. Maybe hug your knees into your chest like we started, taking any circles to relax the low back. And then when you're ready, letting your legs come long. Arms come out to your sides. Allow your breath to be natural, noticing how you feel. Staying laying down here as long as you'd like. This is where I'll leave you today. Thank you all for practicing with me and taking this time for yourself. Namaste.